Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the fourth-ranked team of the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense will go to work first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. The Tide crowd roaring noise down on the Saban Field on third down. To the air, it's Shapen. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good. So if
lost one deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Alabama's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back.
Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw at Simpson. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Mississippi State going up tempo. The play action fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And it is hardly a big surprise if this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the ground, it's Young. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Let's talk about Alabama. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Catch in the middle, it's Hale. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. He's loose on the right. And he just kept running, and he... away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Going over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Quick completion on the out route. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Simpson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It's caught. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown time! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Complete to open the drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State right back to the line. Third down, going up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes that Alabama offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The quick out. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Got a man. It's Williams. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and short, the power run here. And from this angle, I don't don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They'll immediately call timeout. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run. Then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Makes the catch. It's Edwards.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they're ready in a second.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Fit it in the window for the score.
Great throw, great time, and you can see his receiver breaks for the out route. He's in stride, in rhythm, hits him so he can get upfield and get the ball in the end zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Paul...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Here's the pressure. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment on this big stage.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Mississippi State, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Here's the handoff. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Quick release on the RPO. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab, it's Williams. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Mosley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Defense not showing press coverage. To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
A really nice job by the quarterback, putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl. Try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass.
Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's right down the boulevard. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Williams.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He fires to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Trying to set the tone with the run. Makes it past the marker. Ripping another broken tackle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Simpson. The sure hands, it's Williams. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that, and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him. And then
oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
they needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Off play action. Quarterback moving. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time.
He's going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. The short hands, it's Williams. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Shapen. Makes the grab, it's Thompson. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
As a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
That's caught. It's Adams. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Hauls it in.
And that's a good job by the driver out there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And that one will give him the lead.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got his man on the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just...
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside kick. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rushes on him. Finds his big tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Bought a little time, lets it go. Back's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Going for 6. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. UTEP was able to cap off a close one inside the Sun Bowl with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possession.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to throw. It's Shapen. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Makes the grab on 3rd. Oh, it's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly... Touchdown Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
Rides to back and leaves it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Mississippi State going up tempo. He'll pull it on the read. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the 4th quarter.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. To the air, it's Chapin. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Williams. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on second and inches. Quarterback may change this route. Going to take a shot on second and short. Completes it in the middle. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man, zone. I know I'm looking his way because he's going to catch the football. He's going to make big plays for me. So, yeah, I'm not surprised they can continue to highlight this guy in the passing.
This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Russell. Pulls it in, it's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. With the catch, it's Horton. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 out. Let's send 3 out. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Catch in the middle. It's Mosley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got it right where you are.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the 1st, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Reese. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Finds his target down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hale. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able...
Trying to burn this defensive back. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Hale. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Horton. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down. They're in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Floating away. With the catch, it's Williams. Knocked off his feet. Got to be quick. Clock's at 10. He wants to change this route. Got to find a completion on this one. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the